in the egg press booth with the Kenro Cam talking to some of my favorite Portland people in New York. And we're just going to ask a few questions for you. So we have Kara, Rosa, and Tess, the women behind Egg Press. So ladies, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Egg Press. Tell me just a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, I started Egg Press in 1999, and we letterpress print greeting cards. That's our primary business. And Kara and I do all the design together, and Rosa sells it.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about letterpress, just briefly.
It's a relief printing method where there's sort of three-dimensional image that gets pushed into paper on an old-time press that, most of our presses are from the 50s or older.
So I've been in their studio, and it is amazing. I actually kind of dream about it a little bit. So, okay, so now we're going to talk some stationery confessions. We're going to go deep and dark. All right, Kara, I'm going to start with you. What's your stationery confession?
So my stationery confession is I never RSVP for anything I'm invited to, which is really terrible.
But that's a good one. That's a good one. So if she's coming, she might not be coming.
I might be contacting you, but for whatever reason, I can't fill out the little card and mail it back. Like it's a commitment thing.
You're so good at everything else. You're so good at sending cards.
So you need a weakness, Kara. We're glad.
That's my weakness. I can't do it. I don't know. I'll work on it.
Okay, good. Okay, Rosa.
I write a lot more cards than I send. I don't have a good address book, so they just get written and they sit on my desk with stamps and everything. So
that's a good one. We need to get this girl some an address book.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a serious case of it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Hashtag it's the thought that counts. Yeah. Okay, Ted.
Until recently, I wasn't sending cards very often, but I have been more since the Right On campaign that we just did.
Right. So actually, let's talk about Right On just briefly. Would you like to talk about that? Who would like to talk about this? Who? Yeah.
Well, it started as something that it was just hopefully a habit builder for me of writing 30 cards in 30 days. And then it's really snowballed into me asking the rest of this office to join. So 26 of us wrote 30 cards in 30 days with 90% success rate. Yeah. And then we also gave away 2,000 sets of free cards to people who requested them from us, which was really great. So it was
fabulous.
9,000 cards that went away because of us or out into the world.
So you've really turned your stationery confession around.
Yeah. Well, ask me next year.
Oh, well, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you back at home.
Yeah.